What's good, people? Um, just coming to hold on, let me adjust this mic. Want to make sure y'all hear me loud and clear. All right, just coming here to discuss a couple things about the importance of vibe. That's vibe, good vibrations. Um, when creating music, it doesn't matter whether it's live music or um, in the studio. Uh, the vibe has to be right. Good vibrations have to be right. Um, last night I had the pleasure of hosting an event, and, as soon as I start going live, somebody comes to interrupt me. Come on in, come on. It's good vibrations. That's what we're talking about.
We're about to head over to Grandma's house.
All right, cool.
Me and Nick, real quick.
All right, cool. So this is hilarious, man. You know, that's the whole thing about going live. But last night I had the pleasure of hosting a jam session over at Handlebar, and it was very, very, very cool. We had a mix of live musicians. I'm sorry, seasoned musicians, people, people as young as 20, 25, 26 years old, all the way to the cats that were in their probably 60s. And they were all in the place together, just enjoying this wonderful, magical moment. And it sparked a conversation with a dear friend, a guy named Scott Fugate. They called him the Jazz Evangelist at the end of the night. And so when we got done playing, of course, we had the piped on music and it was my playlist. But afterwards, the club owner, bartender, or whatever, switched over to playlist. This was well after we had done playing, and it immediately went to some auto tune trap music, yada yada. And Scott was immediately like, "Man, I don't feel this." And I was like, "Yeah, everything isn't for everybody." He said, "But it all, see, I don't understand." He said, "Trap music all sounds the same." And I thought about it. And the same thing could be said about, people who are ignorant about jazz or blues or funk or soul or gospel. Because all music stylistically, um, what makes them that style share a certain characteristic. Whether it's, salsa music has a clave pattern that is what is it, a 2-3 clave pattern. And for my percussionists, forgive me if I screw this up. Um, swing music has the swing cymbal. They call it the ding ding, the ding ding, the ding ding, the ding 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 ding, whatever. Know I'm exaggerating. Um, funk music has the serious 2 and 4 with the strong down beat on the one. You know, reggae music has the one drop with the ska chink chink guitars. Yeah, all of that. But at its core, it doesn't all sound the same, or what separates it from sounding the same is the vibe, the humanity, the amount of musicianship and taking it to the next level and really caring about getting the message out to the people that you're trying to, connect with. Literally making that connection. I talked to was further into this conversation with Scott. I said, okay, so over the course of this night, the band sounded great. All of the music was pretty good, right? I said, but there were moments where the energy level just took off, where you literally had everybody in the place on their feet. What made that happen? Was it the energy of just the music, or was it the connection that was going on, the nonverbal communication that was happening on stage, the synergy between the bass player, the drummer, the keyboard player? We had tap dancers, the horn players. There was just this electric, eclectic energy that just took over the entire place. Good vibes, good vibration. But not only that, excellent musicianship. Yes, they're playing ding ding a ding ding a ding ding a ding ding a ding, but the drummer's playing it at a higher level, at higher intensity, which made the bass player pull that much harder, which made the keyboard player comp a little bit more. It took it to the next level. It was swinging, it was grooving, it was moving, it was creating a good vibe. That's all I'm saying. Good vibes have to happen in order for it to be good music. There's only two types of music, really, good and bad. Now there are different styles: hip hop, trap, soul, R&B, funk, rock, country. But there are only two types, good and bad. So whatever style of music you're doing, find the funk in it, find the vibe in it, and figure out what it's going to take for there to be a connection. I'll see you guys on the flip side. That's just a couple of minutes of me just talking about what I talk about. All right. See y'all later.